Friday night, it's 8 o'clock, and it's time for Brawcast.
How you doing, everyone? Welcome to Brawcast. Just as JJ takes off, he sat there, motionless, ready to go, and then the minute I push the button, he's off. He's off.
How professional am I, man? This is the professionalism I was talking about.
What happened there?
Oh, mate, my light just kind of went off, so I've got a new one. There we go.
All right, okay, fair enough then. It just
Sorry, man.
As I'm pressing the button for it to hand over to the cameras, you're like, right, let's go. What is happening? How you doing, everybody? Wherever you are in the world of Brawdom, thank you for joining us on Brawcast. It's Billy Kirkwood here with the man with the plan, our very own JJ. Look, by the time people are watching this, JJ, it just occurred to me, only a week, less than a week to the championships.
Less than a week, man. It'll be the day after the championships. It's coming around fast.
I hate how quick everything seems to be going. Like, I proper hate it. I proper hate it. That's
it's scary. Like, it's...
We're all too busy. We're all too busy.
That's what it is. And especially having kids and stuff as well. It's time goes far too fast.
Oh, mate, it's, people talk all the time about, like, if they ever won the lottery and what they would do, and I'd do this and do that. You know what I'd do? Absolutely nothing. Nothing.
Mate, I'd love to do that. I'd love to have a lion. Just a lion. Remember them? Remember lions?
I remember lions. I mean, when I last had a lion, I think Tea in the Park had just started. So it's a long time ago. Like, literally, I said to my wife the other day, she's like, I have not had a good sleep in 20 years. So I don't know what you're talking about, hen. But lots to talk about on the way to the championships. Lots going on as well. And it's been busy. Like I say, tickets are shifting. There are still tickets left. We don't want anyone getting the idea that they're going to be left to be excluded. You can still grab tickets. Lots of people grabbing tickets now for both nights, because obviously we've got Brawcast live on the Friday, and of course we've got the championships, but there's been a change to the lineup for Brawcast live. JJ, what's happened?
There has been, man. So we have, as you know, we've got Jamie Coward, Jack Jester, and Tragic O'Hara.
Yes.
Cammy Barnes, who's a musician, Scottish musician, up and coming. He was due to be in the lineup. However, he's been offered some tour dates, which are kind of big. So, like, we decided that he's got
in the way of that.
Nah, we're not standing in the way of that. He's got to go and do those tour dates to further his career, you know. So he will be a guest on this broadcast at some point.
Scumbag in demand. Who does he think he is? Who does he think he is?
Man, it's exciting. Like, it's exciting to see another Scottish performer, you know, moving up the ranks. So
Absolutely.
Wish him well with that.
I'm raging. I'm absolutely livid. I don't want to see him progressing his career. I'll tell you this: you get offered the chat. You get offered Brawcast live once, mate. Once.
Well, that's
After that, done. But it's good to hear, and we'll keep an eye on him and see how Cammy gets on. And like you say, we're gonna get him on to chat about it very, very soon.
Exactly.
He better not come on and say, those tour dates were crap. I'll tell you that right now. They better be belters. So look after our boy while he's away. But that means that we have got a new guest, or I should say an old guest, kind of, coming on and joining us live on Friday night.
Yes. Veronica Salt. She is, as you know, presenter for ICW.
A woman!
Yes. I know. Nah, well, that's the thing.
To do that once in my life. I've always wanted to do that once in my life.
That's us cancelled now, mate. Cancelled.
Veronica's an old mate of mine from ICW. She's a broadcaster. God, she's a model. She's an actress, presenter, and all that type of thing. And I have to say, one of my favorite human beings to hang out with. She's going to be nothing is off limits. She's going to be so much fun.
She's good fun. She's got a good chat. So it was natural to bring her in, and you know, we have a big split between men and women that come at the championships and the events. Yeah. So it's nice to change it up on the stage a wee bit as well. So
100%.
Be good to get her chat. So she's buzzing for it, man. She's looking forward to it. So it's going to be a good night.
Veronica is simply fearless. So it could be. I think this one's going to be a lot more loose than the last one. I've just got a feeling.
I know. Like we said this before, we don't have a set plan or anything like that. We don't even know what we're going to talk about. It's just going to be like six mates having a laugh on stage. So
he's in the bowl at the end, and we bottles of baby oil, and we let nature take its course. And that's just the audience. That's just the audience.
Yep.
You'll be able to ask questions, of course, if you're coming along live. You'll be able to ask questions in real time. You don't have to. You don't have to, of course. We know loads of people are coming along just to watch, which I made sound a lot more seedy than I was planning to there, JJ, to be completely fair. But if you want to watch, that's your business. There's a wardrobe in the corner with a telescope in it. You can watch from there. But it's going to be a lot of fun. But please feel free to get involved. And there might be a couple of wee spot prizes. So there's going to be lots of chat as well. There's been a lot going since the last broadcast live that we did, which was in
22.
Oh, was it really 22?
Yep.
Instead of the championships.
Yep.
Instead of the championships.
Mad,
that makes you, what the fuck is going on?
Yep. 2022, buddy. Because we just got the championships in 2020.
Yes.
Then it's play shut down. 2021 was a write-off. 2022, we couldn't do the championships because the mask mandate was still in place.
That's right.
However, performers didn't have to wear a mask, but that would make it complicated for beard competition and stuff. So we done the broadcast live. That was the first time we done the broadcast live. And it was popular, man. People enjoyed it. It was a great laugh. And,
just imagine people trying to do a beard championships with a mask on. How weird that would be. Judging
like whisker sticker.
It's like natural 4 inches below the mask.
You got to measure it for the bottom of the mask.
You'd have to change all the categories. It's like we you need to flash it quick just so we make sure it's not like a fake one or something like that. Of course, talking of that is hands down my favorite category. Taking nothing away from Best Ginge, taking nothing away from any of the really amazing creative ones, but this is the most creative one. It's fake beard. I look forward to it each and every year. And last year, folk outdid themselves. And I think this one's going to be a good one.
I'm buzzing for it, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what people are going to knock out this time. So,
do people ever give you a heads up? They
did in the past. Like people asked. I think because it was kind of new. The whole scene was kind of new up here.
Yeah.
People were asking, "Is this acceptable? Is this going to be fine? Like, what can I do?" But now I don't know. No one tells me anything now. So I see it at the same time you see it.
It's like, can I turn up with a fake beard made purely of meat or something like that?
If you want.
That'd be barking, wouldn't it? I used to go into butchers and they always had sawdust on the floor. You don't see that anymore. Just saying. Although when was the last time I went into just like a straight butcher's? Do you know what I mean? I don't mean like a straight butcher's. I mean like a butcher's, not as opposed to, I mean, if there is, hey, listen, if there's a butcher's run by the LGBTQ plus community, I'll go along, get a cut of meat. I'm more than happy to do that. But that would probably more likely to make me go in, to be honest. But we want to talk about the championships. Lots going on. People coming from all around the world. How are you feeling about it? We've still got some tickets to shift. And exciting thing, you're making a couple of little tweaks. Seating for this year.
Yeah, man. So there's a couple we've had some feedback in this year in the build up to the event. So people have been requesting some more seats, which is totally understandable. You know, we've always went for the kind of gig atmosphere where people are standing. That's just been our scene. But we do have, you know, people who are elderly or people with injuries or, you know, people in wheelchairs as well coming along. So like the venue's wheelchair accessible, but then if they need to sit behind someone who's standing, it's not very practical. So people are asking about seating, so we're going to put in more seating this year. Another thing that came up as well, which I hadn't really considered, to be honest, until it was brought up, that people who are competing for the first time might feel a bit anxious.
That's fair.
Which is totally understandable. You're walking on stage in front of people and essentially getting your face judged. So, people were feeling a bit anxious. They said that they feel more comfortable sitting down before getting on stage. So I was like, that's cool. We'll put in more seating for that for sure. So that's what we're going to do. So when you come along to the event this year, there will be a bit more seating. There'll be standing as well, but there might be one bigger seating area or two seating areas. We're not entirely sure yet. We're going to look at the venue and lay it out to suit. So
a little bit of both, but still plenty of room for the typical atmosphere at the start of it. You got people coming from all around the world again, which I always think is really, really cool. I think last year we had people from Texas,
with America, with Los Angeles, well, in fact, two for California this year.
That's right.
last year, sorry.
Yep.
Belgium, Germany, Norway. I can't remember. Iceland, I think it was this. There's no. I don't think there's any American entries this year because the Californian guys, I think they're based around Los Angeles. I don't know if
There's
they've had
things
issues.
going on. That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair, aye. So I don't think the Americans are coming across this year, but still a week to go. They may. I'm not sure.
Grab a last minute flight. If you manage to grab a cheap one, let us know where you're getting them because flights to America just now are hella expensive.
Well, I don't know if they're like cheaper coming this way. That said, one of the Californian guys last year, he bought it on the day before. He bought his ticket the day before the event. So,
all right.
We shall see. We shall see. There's still time.
Probably bought a castle when he was over here as well. How dare you? Although one of the things I thought was really cool that the American guys were saying is how blown away they were by the caliber when they came over here. They didn't think it was going to be an easy ride by any stretch, but they were really blown away by the caliber. And I thought last year people outdone themselves. People in the mustache category as well. Yeah. If you've got the tash or someone with a tash, encourage them to come along and get involved because there was that one year where I came second place. There's my thing now. Which was ridiculous because I think my mustache was about as much of a mustache as this one is. So in saying that, imagine I came first. Oh, what a nightmare. what a nightmare. But we're encouraging more and more people to get along. But really, for me, the one that I really want to encourage people to is the fake beard. If you are a beard widow, if you are, and it's open to any gender. Let's make things very clear. If you are a beard widow or widower, or if you just quite frankly want to show up your man, and that's happened a couple of times. There's been people that have turned up and you're like going, your wife's beard is amazing. By the way,
exceptional. Yeah,
yours is a thing. So it's. But it's like really bad. Like their wife or their girlfriend or their partner gets in like the top 3. And you've seen a couple of times when people go like, don't even go. Don't even play. And you're like, well, in all fairness, like you look like you started growing your beard this morning. So it's never, you make the effort, man. You make the effort. The judges will appreciate it.
That's it.
Talking to judges, who have we got coming up this year? Who have we got coming up this year?
Well, we've got Ian for the Liver Beards. He's going to be the head judge again alongside Joe, who's the other head judge. So we've got 2 head judges. They'll be working the pre-judging table as well. Calvin is coming back up. He's going to be a judge again. He's been on a judging panel for 2 years now. He knows what he's doing. And then Angela for Orbit Smoke Barbers. She's going to be a judge as well.
Sweet.
Obviously, she knows her way around her beard. She's been a professional barber for over 10 years now.
Such an odd expression that she knows her way around her beard. That's such an odd expression. I don't think anyone's ever used that, to be honest.
I hope she doesn't give me a slap for that. Like she'll know what I'm talking about.
Take that the wrong way.
She's regarded as one of the best beard barbers in Scotland, if not the country. So, multiple award winner as well.
It's fantastic and always great company as well. That's the thing. It's a party as much as it is a championship. And can I say something just quickly? A couple of people did comment. This is not an official Braw beard bottle, by the way. A couple of people did comment. Because apparently where I put the sticker kind of looked like it was. And it was like, I see, but this is not. This is one I got for a £5 from Tesco and I just put my stickers all over it. So everyone, including my children, know it's mine. Because I think this is the longest I've ever hung on to a water bottle, JJ.
I know.
This is officially the longest because, like, honestly, my kids nicked every water bottle. And I mean, like, big offensive Eddie Hall ones, they nick. And despite the fact I consider myself to be a man of the people, that as a double father now, kids are full of germs. And quite frankly, I don't want to get mumps again or whatever fucking disease my kids bring into the house.
Every disease they bring in. Everything.
Like, what happens? Like, first of all, my wife never gets sick. She's like clearly the monkey from Outbreak. Like, she carries it home and gets it from the kids.
Yeah.
I personally, like, it just hits me like a ton of bricks. They must go in there like the first day after August, first day of nursery or primary school or secondary, whatever, and just start licking everything in sight. Just everything in sight. Because I swear to God, I've had them all. I've had SARS. I've had Ebola. I've had mumps. I've gone through the change. But Done them all, mate. Done them all. Done them all.
Man.
And the doctor still just says, here's some antibiotics and some Limsip.
Yeah. Some paracetamol for you. Enjoy.
If you can get some antibiotics these days. There's apparently there's a mad shortage with antibiotics and Guinness in the UK just now.
Really?
So apparently, I've checked, Drygate definitely have plenty of Guinness. I have checked. Okay. So I don't want to worry anyone.
They'll also have the Heather Lager. We're making the Heather Lager this year again.
That's right. Yeah. That was very popular last year.
Yeah, it sold out twice in a row.
There we go.
So yeah, that's going to be available again. And then we've got I don't have one here, but I made 100 bottles on Tuesday of the limited edition BrawBeard oil for the champs.
Brilliant.
Each one's numbered 1 to 100, so
and of course, you're able to get some gear. There's always stalls and what have you as well. Have we got anyone coming along for the stalls this year?
We have the BrawBeard stall. That's the BrawBeard merch stand, and then we'll have the band. They'll have a merch stand as well. Pictures. I got the official photographers. We've got Jay for the Liverbeards. He'll be there taking photos. Mark Harris is coming along again this year, and then Robbie Boyd is taking the headshots again.
Mad Robbie Boyd.
Yeah, so he'll be there taking the headshots on Saturday.
Best of gear.
Yeah,
guys, like school photos. And talking about school photos, I don't know what the school photo will be this year. We've had bald with a long beard.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the other one was we had. We've changed them a couple of times.
Did we not have glasses at one point? I'm not sure.
Maybe we had glasses. It's like a game of Guess Who. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you were trying to play Guess Who with half the attendees of the championships, you'd be absolutely fucked. Is he bald? Does he have a beard? Got to 20 guys.
in the room is like, where will you be? I'm the one with the beard.
And then you get guys like Big Sean that go and shave their head, and you're like, what the fuck is going on here?
I know.
What the fuck is going on here? You're just adding to the numbers. Talking about that, obviously we've got a whole bunch of people that are coming along from this year's promo video, which we filmed down at Drygate, which was a ton of fun, a real ton of fun. And thanks to everyone for their contributions to that. I mean, Jamie even filmed the video for that and sent that one in at the championships. What are you looking forward to most about this year being in 2025? What is the thing you're most looking forward to about the championships?
Well, the championships on the Saturday, it was just kind of seeing everybody again, man, because there's a lot of people you talk to online, the Tuesday night check-in every Tuesday in the group, the Facebook group and stuff, chatting, and there's some people you never see for the whole year until you get to the championships again. And as you know, like doing podcasts, conversation flows a lot easier when it's in person.
100%.
So I'm looking forward to meeting everybody and catching up with people there. I'll say once we get the event started, when you step on stage, that's a bit of relief off my shoulders as well, because the show's rolling at that point, But
then you've got to make a speech. You've still got to make a speech. That doesn't
bother me, man. It used to bother me. I used to freak out about it because
just you wait at the introduction I'm giving you this year. Oh my god, that's it.
Well, we'll sort that out for sure. But that's the thing, man. I'm happy. I don't even have a speech or anything planned. I just go up, thank people, and
totally.
Just be sincere. And then we got the show rolling. So, but then I'm also looking at the broadcast live as well.
Yeah,
just getting some chat and some laugh. Getting Tosh up there. Tosh's class when we've had him on the podcast and stuff. And I think him interacting with the other guests will be good fun as well.
Yes,
and I'm already told. Sorry, bud.
I'm looking forward to being pretty fucking loose on this one. I've got to
maybe bash on. But I think Tosh is kind of fanboying over being on the sofa next to Jester. So also Tosh is a big wrestling fan.
He hasn't mentioned that. He's probably trying to be cool because he knows I'm pals with Jester.
All right, okay. But he sent me a message saying I can't believe I'm going to be on the sofa with Jester. So
that's interesting.
It'll be cool, man. It'll be good fun.
That's interesting. What could I set up? Oh my god. Here. If I can talk him into it. Could we get Jester to put a wrestling move on Tosh? Now, the problem with that is Tosh is actually quite tall.
I know, he is tall, isn't he?
He is actually quite tall. Tall and lean. So you have to be very careful because even though he's got the height, he's a skinny boy and could get broken in half quite easy.
Like just hold it up.
Exactly. So maybe just a wee tombstone or something like that. Just a wee tombstone to start his day.
Suplex off the stage, man. It'll be fine.
Teal could take that. It's all, it's all predetermined anyway. So I'll get some shit for that one. Right. Of course, we've got the band as well. I know we're jumping between the two nights, but listen, if you've got nothing on with your weekend, by all means, come down to both nights. Don't just leave it to just the Saturday. You want to come down and have a good laugh on the Friday night, come down to the Dry Gate as well. I know people are still grabbing some hotels in the city. Trust me, they're a lot cheaper in fucking Glasgow than they are in Edinburgh. Woo, God! Just saw tomorrow tickets for AC/DC go on sale. They're going to be playing. They're going to be playing Murrayfield in August.
Right.
Fucking 1 week it's Oasis, the next week it's AC/DC in the middle of the biggest arts festival in the fucking world. Murrayfield, you are fucking at it. You are fucking at it.
That seems insane.
But there's no hotels. There is no hotels. There is like none. So they're just really hoping that the people in the immediate vicinity of Murrayfield are like the biggest AC/DC fans in the world, which I'm sure they would be. I'd go and see AC/DC instead of my show at the Fringe, so I can share you that. To be honest, I might pull a sickie that night. Do you know what I mean? Just for a chance to see Brian Johnson when his Air Defenders on cutting about the stage. I'm into it. But you can still grab yourself a hotel, get yourself on booking.com, grab one last minute, get pished. Loads of people do come along and make a right weekend of it.
That's it, man. That's why we made it the weekend, or that's why we made it the Friday night as well, because people do, especially if people who are traveling for it, they come up on the Friday morning or Friday afternoon. So I thought we'll put it on the broadcast live just to give them something to do on the Friday night. So
and get in there nice and early, because like I say, Drygate, they got amazing food as well there. Hey, listen, why not come down and have some food downstairs, then come up and watch the broadcast live, go home, get a sleep, get a rest, and then come back for the championships. Yes,
exactly.
That's the way to do it.
It's going to be good, man. I'm buzzing for it. I'm looking forward to it.
And is Mrs. Braw going to be there?
She'll be there on the Saturday night. Yeah, she'll be managing the stage again on the Saturday night. Friday night she'll be looking after the boys, but so we don't really
sheepdogging all the entrance is the way I put it.
It can be kind of carnage.
There is nothing worse than when you've got to say someone's full name to get the number 94. Number 94. Ian McGregor, that is you. Yes, you. No, is there an Ian McGregor behind? Is your name fucking Ian McGregor? Get to the side of the stage. There's nothing worse.
That's true.
Is your name Ian McGregor? Aye. Who the fuck would I be talking about? Like, there's going to be two of them there. But of course, as well as the championships, and we announced the big winners at the end of the night, we got ourselves some live entertainment at the championships and stuff. A cracking band you came across. What have we got to look forward to with those guys?
So yeah, the band In Charge, Scottish rock band, came across them on Spotify, and they've got quite a few monthly downloads and listens. So that instantly hooked me in to have a listen to them, and they're brilliant. They're amazing. Great rock band, kind of up tempo, similar to what we've had in the past. That goes down really well. So yeah, it's a 3-piece this time, which will be cool. Give us a bit of maneuverability on the stage as well for the judges' table and all that. But yeah, man, I'm buzzing. I'm looking forward to seeing them playing live. I've been chatting with those guys. They're buzzing for it as well. They're looking forward to it. So yeah, it's going to be good again, man. It's always good if you get a band who are excited for it. Obviously, it's not your usual rock music audience, but it's a different audience with a kind of same demographic. So
they know that. They know that.
Exactly. So it's still, tattoos and beards and that kind of scene. So the bands always go down really well. So
I'm going to say this: anyone watching, here's the thing: get down to the front of the stage. Give them a front row, give them an audience. She's been amazing doing that last year. Yeah. Let's get that happening again this year, because it really does create an atmosphere. Also, it creates lots more space so people can get in and out the door and go and get a pizza. Just as a heads up, because last year it's like million else. Get down to the front, and they can check out. We've got some friends coming along as well. In fact, I know at least one single lady that's coming along because she wants to pump someone with a beard. Her work's not in. So if there's any single bearders out there,
I know a few that are doing the same, man. I know a few that are doing the same.
You let me know, and maybe they should be an app. Maybe they should be an app, a Braw dating app, rip off, kind of like, I don't know what we'd call it. Braw. What does raw mean? Never mind. Moving on with that. What would it be? That's gonna bug me all day now. You know what I mean? You're gonna be getting messages from me at midnight, going like, "I've had an idea for the Braw dating app," and it's gonna be the four same guys on it.
Exactly.
I'm beginning to think there's no women in here. She doesn't have a Vodafone contract. She's not managed to get a phone. But all it's left to say is, of course, get your tickets right now. You can get all the information over at brawbeard.com. Obviously, there's the championships website as well, and we will put a link about it right here. It's a great day out. The Brawcast Live is going to be a lot of fun. There'll be a lot of lists like this. We're all in one place, having ourselves a giggle and a bit of fun. And it's going to be good because it's not just after COVID and everyone doesn't have to fucking freak about getting like diseases off of each other. Well, they might get some diseases. I don't know. I mean, Jack Jester's probably riddled. Let's face it. I think because he's got all the STDs, they kind of counteract each other, so he doesn't have any. So it's fine. Be fine.
He's safe. He's fine.
I don't think they're airborne. I don't think they're airborne.
He's had his jags. He's fine.
He's had some jag in him, I'm pretty sure, at some point. But that's his business. That's his business. Love you, Lee. Right. To get your tickets right now, and we will see you next time back here on Brawcast. On behalf of JJ.
Cheers, Billy.
Billy. See you next time. Cheers.
See you later. See ya.